Well, anytime, I say this a lot, but anytime we can get wins on the road, that's a good thing. And we've spent our last 4 on the road. So to come home with 4 consecutive wins for those road games, we'll take them. It wasn't always pretty, but, teams are doing a good job trying to figure out how to slow us down, and we're having to get creative and find ways to still score. And I'm really proud of our team for doing that. I thought our middles this past week performed at a really, really high level, and them being able to get a lot of blocks and take on a big offensive load just helped the offense overall.
Coach, you were talking about other teams trying to kind of get a grasp on what you guys are doing. And I think most of Jack Nation will notice that you've had a couple of, we'll call them fresh faces inserted into the lineup a little bit lately. How much does that help you guys going forward when other teams are trying to get a grasp on what you're doing, and now you're throwing new players that they might not have seen, and they've got a game plan for that kind of in the moment?
Yeah, everybody's got a little something, whether it's a wrinkle in a kid who's just really developed over the course of the season. A lot of times you'll see some of those younger players get about to this point and they're finally figuring it out. And you want to get them some time prior to conference tournament. You don't want conference tournament to be the first time you throw them in there. So, that's kind of where we are. And then other teams are just still experimenting, and they'll throw a different lineup out there each night. So, like with UTA, we had no idea what we were going to see on the other side of the net. It's always the same combination of people, but where they're going to be, are they going to be in a 5-1, 6-2? Some of those kind of things are always in question. But, we've got to continue to throw wrinkles in what we're doing. We've got to continue to expand what we're doing offensively. And our block showed up big this week, and that was kind of the area I was a little disappointed with a week ago. They showed up big this week, and that's going to be important for us moving forward.
I want to ask you about the game last night against UTA. You guys are used to getting the support here in the pressure cooker and having a bunch of fans. But last night, there were multiple times that you turned around to the crowd and got them fired up. I mean, what did it feel like for you guys to have that kind of SFA crowd on the road, up the road about 3 hours in Arlington?
Yeah, it was really fun. I think we probably had every bit as many fans as they did. And every time they tried to get some UTA chant going, they were drowned out by the SFA people. So, it's fun to be able to do that in someone else's venue. And we just treated it like a home court for us. And, it's huge. So for all those people who did get out and get to Arlington and get to the College Park Center last night, we really appreciate it because you did make a difference.
We talk about the fresh faces and the block showing up. One way that was combined was Kai Creasy starting in your starting lineup for the second game in a row. She recorded 18 kills this past week and had 10 total blocks. Just talk about what you've been seeing from her, especially as a freshman.
Yeah, we've been seeing it in practice. And she's been getting better and better, and it's like, man, it's about time. And we're trying to get her, not about time that she did that, but it's about time to get her on the court. And one of those, it's just you look for the right opportunities, and every opportunity we've had to get her in a match, she's done a really good job. So it's one of those, how long is it going to take me to give her a little more time to really see if she can do that over an extended period of time? So this past week, we made that switch, and, I feel really good about where we are with our middle blocker core because we have 3 middles who are very, very capable, and we're going to need all 3 of them to continue throughout this season and accomplish our goals. But this past week, both Bella and Kai had phenomenal weeks.
Yeah, you speak about Bella. She had 10 kills in each of the 2 games that we've had, so she's also getting it on the offensive side as well as the 11 blocks that she got this last week. So we talk about the offense. You usually talk about Elon. It's obviously the default, the go-to. But what do you also see from just the attack from the middles that you've been getting?
Well, if a team has to respect your middles, then that's only going to help open up your pins. And I really thought for the middles to be getting balls, a couple things have to be happening. We have to be passing well. We have to be defending well so that we have good enough digs to get them the ball. And we have to have our setters connecting with them. So for the middles to get kills, it's really a team effort because we have to create the opportunities to get them the balls that we want to get them. So all of those pieces fell into play, and I thought our setters were very aggressive about just a willingness to force the middle, and it worked out. So that was nice to see.
We got our last 2 games in the pressure cooker this week. We've got Seattle coming in on Thursday night and then Utah Valley on Saturday for Senior Day. So just put out a message to Jack Nation, get them to pack the pressure cooker.
Yeah, 2 more opportunities to see this team at home, and a lot of seniors who are going to play their last match in the pressure cooker on Saturday. So, there's still a lot of volleyball left to play, and that's not something that, I'm really going to be thinking about. But for them, it's going to be a special moment for them. But let's send them out in a real positive way. Let's come out. This is a great team. We haven't been home in a while, so come on out for 2 more times, and we look forward to seeing everybody there this week.
We'll see you Thursday night, Coach. Thanks.
Sounds good. Thank you.